they've won the biggest game in their history. Here comes the captain, Josh Falkingham. All the work and the effort and dedication has been worth it. Harrogate are going up.
Where you go? I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall. Your will is my law. I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. When you fall down, I'll get you back up again. The things you try are things that you won't regret. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world.
Hi guys, welcome to season 2 episode 23 on my Countdown Youth Challenge. Let's get into a calendar and see what we got today. Right, on the 16th we got Crew Alexandra. Their nicknames are the Railwaymen and the Alex. They were founded in 1877, 143 years ago. They were known as Crew back then, not Crew Alexandra. They played their own ground at Questy Road. We're composed of 10,153, and we play them at home. Then on number 23rd of the week later we got Lincoln City. Their nickname is Imps. They were founded in 1884, 137 years ago. We play their own ground at the Sincere Bank. We were composed of 10,120, and we play them at Sincere Bank. We just got a transfer over from Martins for 390,000, and we'll accept that as he's no longer wanted, as I got no room for him in my club. Welcome to the first game of this episode, where we play in the middle of the table Crew Alexandra at our place, and we are playing our A team for today's game. Now let's get into it. We're looking at the top scoring Arnold Munir, who's scored 42 goals in the league so far. Welcome to Liverpool Road, aka the Fire Stadium, where Harrogate Town are hosting Crew Alexandra, a team who lie in 10th place. Dark's still second with 26 goals, but he's not going to overtake him this season, I don't think. Munir, who's the top scorer. 16 goals for difference in the two goal scorers. And you're not 18 by now.
We're thinking 4-3-3. Yeah, one central striker, Derek, with the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
And Fizz's Crew Alexandra's team: Richards, Daniel, Beckles, Offord, Woodford, Windsor, Lowry, Lodestone, Powell, Mantuan and Co. And we're playing with defensive 4-3-3 whilst we take it play with attacking 4-3-3. And the captain is number 29, Beckles, who play out wide at centre back.
Will be asked to support from behind.
Caruso, LeBron, plays it to Drame, out wide, finds Thomas with a good, and here comes Thomas down the right wing, beat the left back, chips it in, headers, and Breton scored with a good header, and it's 1-0 here, and it was a good cross in, and Breton didn't miss one fair surely. It was a good cross in and a good header in the end. He had to get up for it, but it's a superb goal in the end, and it's 1-0 here at home. And the manager's looking it out there.
They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
And it's Breton 7th in the league. And there's a bad tackle here. And there's a free kick in a dangerous position. Rooney shoots, but straight at Franklin.
Easy save in the end.
Mantron, LeBron shoots, and a wonderful goal from Massive, and it's 2-0 here. And the 18 can't stop losing after winning the league. It's Harrogate Town side. It's on form here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball.
It was a pull chest down, but a wonderful goal in the end. And it was a thunderbolt in the back of the net for a fair replacement in Massey.
Well, his players have followed his every command, Ansel. The coach must be delighted.
And it's Massey's 9th in the league.
For the throw-in.
Thomas, LeBron, Coupeau finds Michel, plays it to Breton, who shoots and shot it wide. It was a close shot in the end, and the shot just rolled to the top of the net, and it's a goal kick to Alexandro. Franklin plays the ball to Drame, plays it to Thomas, poor tackle, and it's Lundstrom who's got it, and a bad tackle in the end, and he could be in trouble. It might be just a yellow card, but it wasn't a yellow card, he just given a talking to. Lowry, but Michel's got it. Ball out, finds Warren. Plays it into a counter attack. What? Because I've been threading all season. Shoots, and a good save by Richard. And Breton keeps it in. This is the last bit. Shoots, and it's 3-0 from, and he's scored in added time to make it 3-0, and it's chopped on here at home. But that was a good counter attack of the highest quality from Harrogate Town.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player.
It was a good cross in, and LeBron shot it at a tight angle and went into the goalkeeper's far post. The goalkeeper should have done better with that shot. And LeBron's 13th in the league. Mantron, but it's half time here, and it's a comfortable lead at half time for the Harrogate Town side. And Massive being a handful of defenders with one goal and 2 shots, 50% conversion rate. It's a great performance at half time. It's out down 3, Crew Alexandra 0. Kirk, Drame, but Sanchez got it. Plays with ball forward, finds Thomas, who rides with tackle well. Plays with ball to Rory. Is it a good as counter attack? From the corner from Crew Alexandra, who shoots it? Shoot! And a wonderful goal from LeBron to score the second goal, and that was a good counter attack from Harrogate Town from Crew Alexandra's corner. And it came down the right flank here, and there was no one was marking LeBron, so LeBron shot it in the near post of a goalkeeper. The goalkeeper should have done better that chance. He let it through under his armpit.
Well, his players have followed his every command.
And it's 4-0 here. And LeBron, 14th in the league. Plays it forward. Here comes Thomas down the right flank here. No, left back inside. Chips it in. Shoots. Hit the post and went in from Massey. And it's 5-0 here. There were no defenders. No left backs. Back. And it's Thomas who. Is it Thomas? Yeah, Thomas. And it's a volley down from Massey. Hit the post and went in near the post. Let's see that I don't know. Let's change for. See who it is who assisted it. Yeah, it was Thomas who assisted, number 18. And Massey scored his 10th in the league, brought up his double figures. Sanchez plays it to Michelle, plays it ball to Caruso with a shot, and he dragged the ball well right in the end. He should have done better that chance, played it into the box because Mune was free, and it was a poor shot in the end.
Time for the change now.
Beckles edited to Daniels. Chips the ball for, finds Lowry. Plays the ball for, finds Sensala. Was it 5 of the best for Harrogate Town. They made Crew Alexandra pay. And it's a 5-star performance from Harrogate Town. Because we scored 5 goals here at home. The players are going in. John Massey might be known it might be his last game because Venom might be covering him. What a game he had today. At 4 times South Town 5 to Alexandra 0. Martin being sold to Carlisle United for 390,000, and we get 275,000 added to our next transfer budget. Pickard got a transfer over for 350,000. I might accept it. Villa's 100%, so he'll be starting today's game. I'm looking forward to see you play. Welcome to the last game of this episode, where we got Lincoln City, who's 20th, who's struggling in the league. Let's see how many points they off for relegation. Yeah, Lincoln's only 2 points off relegation with 3 games to go. So the next game will be the last 2 games of the season, if I worked it out. I mean, welcome back our Cam and Fair, who's back after a long-term injury, and then the one who's on for Matty, they might come on as a sub if Fair is not truly 100% match fit, which he said he was. Now let's get into this game. Here we're looking at Sergio Fellas, who's back from injury. Welcome to Sincere Bank, where Lincoln are hosting and team already gone up as champions, Harrogate Town. And it's a wet day in today's match.
Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
I'm visiting Lincoln City Town. Ross, Lewis, Jackson, Wells, Melbourne, Brickcut, Hardingen, Udden, Bradley, Hopper, or Hooper, and Grant. I'm playing with defensive 4-3-3 and 23 CDM Brickcut district captain. It's a battle of a 4-3-3. Also attacking 4-3-3, first with defensive 4-3-3. And you're not our 18, but like I said, Fred is coming on. He's come back from his injury and replaced John Massett as we're only changing the team.
It's all about individuals who can get the better of the player you're playing against. And in this formation, certainly the wingers are going to be key on either side. The lone striker, when the ball's come in the box, he needs some support from one of those three midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
The right back, here comes the left back, but LeBron got it, plays with ball for, finds Thomas, plays the ball out right, finds Warren down his right. Warren chips in, Fowler, and Fowler scores on this back day game back from his injury. Fowler scoring, Fowler scoring. And there was a wonderful goal in the end from Fowler, and a good crossing from Warren. And what time to come back from his injury for the last couple of games of the season after this one. And it's Fowler's 20th in the league. Plays it to Warren chips in, shoot, and Fowler's back scoring goals. Fowler scoring, Fowler scoring. And it was a wonderful crossing by Warren and a lovely goal from Fowler. He's not lost his scoring touch, Fowler. And it was a wonderful goal in the end.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
And it's Fairless 21st in the league. Breton down this left wing. Running it. Be right by hands up. And he plays it to Fairless. And Fairless scores his hat-trick. Since he came back from injury. Fairless scoring. Fairless scoring. And there was a good crossing from Breton. And a good header from Fairless, who came back from a lengthy injury. Popped it in the back of the net again. And it's his hat-trick. He thought he would lose his scoring touch after coming back from injury, but he weren't gone. And it's 3-0 here, and it's the Fairless show. And it's called his 22nd in the league. Drame plays it to Franklin, to Sanchez. Plays it to Fairless, the hat-trick, and there's a bad tackle from their midfielder in Jackson, and he's got a yellow card. Sanchez to Fairless, back to Sanchez, plays the ball downfield, finds Michelle in the ball, back sticks, and he's gone through everyone, and Thomas. And a good save by Ross. But after it's the Fairless show. With Fairless coming back from an injury and scoring a hat-trick in the first half. And very easy hand for defenders. He scored 3 goals and 3 shots. And he had 3 on target. And 100% completion rate. And after it's Lincoln 0. Harrogate Town 3. Grant. Good block by Cowser, but it was beautiful to do. To Hartingham. Brick up with a shot and shot it wide. High wide and a low handsome from Brickcut, the captain. It was a poor shot in the end. And it's another yellow card for them. And Sanderson, let me go sub now. Fairless just coming back from injury, so we put Matty on now. Move on for Warren. And Mooney is off for Burgoyes. It was almost a penalty. Look how far it is just outside the spot. And there are over 3 subs coming on. And it's a day to remember for the injured fella who came back. Shoots! But I could say, but Mossy got it. And Mossy shot it wide. The goalkeeper should have done better with that shot. He hit it straight to Massey, punched it straight to Massey, and Massey shot it wide. Carousel chips it back to the goalkeeper. Poor mistake from the goalkeeper. Anderson, 1-1 with him. Who decided to chip and poor chip that was? He should have done better with that chance as he was through 1-1. And a good tackle in there from Drumley. But it's a free kick. What was that for? We were just too strong. But it was a poor free kick in the end. Franklin throws it out to Sanchez. Plays it to Michel's. But it's full time. And it's injured. The player who returned from injury. Fellows will pick up the match ball with 3 goals in 3 attempts. It was the Fairless show out there. He was clinical finishing. He'd already lost it once since he was injured, but he's still not lost his scoring boots. I'm a Rayside. I'm going home from Central Bank. Happy. At 4 times, Lincoln City 0, Harrogate Town 3. Pickard being sold to Newport County in the deal worth 350,000 with 250,000 added to our next transfer budget. Thanks again for watching season 2 episode 23 on my Harrogate Town Youth Challenge on FIFA 21. Don't forget to go into the description below to add me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Twitch. I do Twitch streaming and YouTube stream at the weekend, but more probably on the Sundays. Also, don't forget to turn your post notification bell to get update videos on this channel. And then I want you to subscribe to this channel and subscribe to my Twitch where I do my live streaming, and add me on Facebook and Twitter. If you add me, I will add you back. Also, share this video on all your social media and share my YouTube channel on all your social media so you get more coverage. I'll catch you next week for season 2 episode 24, probably the last 2 games of the season. Right, this is MJGamingPlays. I'll catch you then. I'm out.